Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host this evening. Welcome, one and all. Thank you so much for being here. Come play with us. This is the website to come to get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get to the website, you'll notice that we're looking for a few basic sign-up details from you, including a team name. Get creative, have some fun with those team names. Or if you're in the league, make sure you use your league team name for season 66. Followed by an email address. And lastly, we want to know, are you in the league this season? This is our final week of season 66, which means our championship event is coming up 1 week from today. I hope that all of you participate. Tonight, we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 categories will be question and answer style rounds, and our 4th and final theme of the evening is going to be a picture round. So clearly that means that the vast majority of our quiz here tonight is made up of those question and answer rounds, and here is how it's going to work. I will ask you a question out loud. As I ask that question, it will pop up in text directly on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, meaning you will be able to see the questions as I ask them. Some of your questions may have multiple choice options, but the vast majority of your questions here this evening will be short answer in their structure. Enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then click the button that says Submit Answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yes, there is a countdown timer that will accompany each of the questions in the first 3 rounds of the game. So just make sure you keep an eye out for it and that you always click submit before the timer runs out. In the event that you've entered in a response and you want to change your answer, you are very welcome to enter in an updated response. Just make sure that you click submit answers again before that countdown timer runs out. If you enter in a response and there's a spelling error, no big deal. I am able to see what you've put as your responses, and I'll do my very best to make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. If you're just joining us, hello and welcome. Happy Wednesday. I'm Meredith. I will be your trivia host this evening. We want you here. Come play with us. This is the website to come to get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in a team name followed by an email address. Then let us know, are you in the league in season 66? If you are, welcome back. If you're not, that's fine too. We want everyone here. League teams checking in with our standings after 11 weeks of this season. In the top spot right now, we've got We Drink and We Know Things with 279 points. Those are your top 7 scores added together. And in the 10th spot right now with 226 points, we have Chi-Chi's Forever. Well done to our top 10 teams. Congrats. If you don't see yourself up there, or if you do and you're just curious, I welcome you to check out a full list of the standings by heading on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings. Once again, that championship game is coming up 1 week from today. More about that a little bit later. Back to the structure of this evening's game. So once we get through those first 3 question and answer style rounds, we will close out the game with a picture round, which as per usual is structured a little bit differently than our first 3 themes. And I'm going to wait until we get to that point of the game to walk you through in detail exactly how the picture round is going to work here tonight. Before we dive into round number 1, I do have 2 simple rules for this game here tonight. Rule number 1, the most important rule of trivia: there is no cheating in this game. Please do not look the answers up. Rule number 2, do not give away the answers in the chat. Love hearing from you all in the chat. Hello. Comments coming in already. Much appreciated. Kindly refrain from spoiling things for others in the chat. That is all that I ask of you here tonight. And with that, we are going to dive into our first round of the evening. So this is your final opportunity to get signed up before the game has begun. So come on down to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in that team name, email address. Let us know if you're in the league. And you will be joining these 20 fabulous trivia teams from New York City and around the world. From our first team to get signed up here tonight, a warm welcome to New York or Nowhere, down to our most recent team to join us, Pizza Butts. Hello to those two teams and every team in between. Best of luck in tonight's game. Let's get into it. Round one tonight is in the category of You Betcha. In this round, BET will be featured in either the question or the answer. Here's number one. Bette Midler is one award away from being an EGOT winner. Which of the following abbreviations indicates the awards that she has won thus far? Is it EOT, GOT, EGO, or EGT? Thus far in her career, Bette Midler, yes, she's won a Tony. She's won a couple. She's also won an Emmy and a Grammy. EGT, your correct answer for number one. She has yet to win an Oscar, though she has been nominated for 2 Oscars. Okay. Quick note, folks. I know quite a few of you have mentioned in previous weeks, recent weeks, that you've been having some issues with the video auto pausing if you scroll down too far on your answer sheets. I did get some help from Mur from Rizio. Thank you so much, Mur. If you're checking out the game right now in order to see this lag in process, thank you. I appreciate that. If not, I appreciate what you've done thus far. There was an adjustment made on the site that potentially could fix things for some of you, but also here's a hot tip. If you are still having the issue with the video auto pausing, simply click on the little Twitch gear that you see in the video screen in the right-hand corner. Click on that and then select the pop out player little option there. And that's going to go ahead and make the video player create its own window. So then you can scroll down at your leisure on the answer sheet page and the image is going to stay right where it is of the video. So I encourage you to try that if anyone's having any difficulties. And we're going to keep exploring other options if any challenges do pop up. So just let me know in the chat how it's going for you all. Okay, question 2. Brands like Geico, Marriott, and Enviva are headquartered in what Maryland city? Remember, BET going to pop up in either the question or the answer. And in this instance, it comes in Bethesda, Maryland. Your correct response for number 2. Question number 3, a spinoff of The Good Wife and The Good Fight. What CBS series starring Carrie Preston was renewed for a 4th season in January 2026? Enjoying the guesses coming in like Better Life, Better Call Saul, Better Wife. Excellent guesses. Your correct response, though, is Elsbeth. That BET coming in, Beth. 50% of you got that one right. On to our 4th question in round number 1. I Bet You Think About Me was a track from The Vault released on the re-recorded version of what Taylor Swift album? Reminder, folks, if anyone is having difficulties battling the screen, as I see in the chat there, I encourage you to click on the little gear that you see at the bottom of the video screen in the right-hand corner, and then select Pop Out Player. That's going to go ahead and make the video in a separate window so you're able to scroll without having any pausing issues. Let me know if that doesn't work for you, but yes, I'm happy to give you all a point for a question you missed. Just give me a moment here. Your correct answer for number 4, that Taylor Swift re-recorded record was Red. Red features I Bet You Think About Me. A tough one. Well done. 33% of you got it right. Question 5. Metoprolol and carvedilol are examples of what class of medications predominantly used to manage high blood pressure and abnormal heart rhythms? That class of medication is better known as a beta blocker. Question number 6. What Atlanta Dream power forward won the BET Sportswoman of the Year award in 2023 and 2024? Your correct answer for number 6, Atlanta Dream power forward, BET Sportswoman of the Year, 2 years in a row. It's Angel Reese. Half of you got it. I like to see that. Let's see how you do on number 7 in this You Betcha themed round. What domestic lifestyle magazine published by People Incorporated is the 6th most widely circulated magazine in the United States? That BET popping up in Better Homes and Gardens. Your correct response for number 7. Question number 8. Bet on It is a song from which of the following Disney Channel original movies? Is it from The Cheetah Girls, Camp Rock, High School Musical 2, or Lemonade Mouth? Most of you have remembered your Zac Efron accurately. It is, in fact, High School Musical 2, your correct answer for number 8. Question number 9. What modern scream queen with a fittingly macabre last name portrayed the character Elizabeth Harlander in the 2025 Guillermo del Toro adaptation of Frankenstein? We've got that BET popping up in Elizabeth Harlander, who is portrayed in Frankenstein by Mia Goth. Your correct response for number 9. Although, shout out to Allison Corpsey. I love it. And of course, for the penultimate time in season 66, you have just been Del Toro'd. That's right. Every single game that we've brought you in season 66 has featured something about Guillermo del Toro in one way or another. And next week, with our championship game, we will Del Toro you for the very last official time and introduce a new theme for season 67. If anyone has any ideas for what they'd like to see come up every single week in season 67, would love to hear it. And our next quiz, the virtual championship, is 1 week from today. You'll find us back here on Wednesday, June 10th at 8 o'clock Eastern time. That's at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. If you're in the league this season, you will be receiving an invitation to play with us. I kindly ask that you RSVP to our commissioner, commish@nyctrivialeague.com. So keep an eye out for that email. And I hope that you'll join us for the championship next week as we pass along the emoji crowns. Perhaps Team Barf will keep them in season 67, or maybe a new owner of those crowns will be found. Back to our first category. We've got one question left in this bet round. Here it is, number 10. Start with trust is the tagline for what consumer services nonprofit organization abbreviated as the BBB? The BBB stands for Better Business Bureau. You did well here. Not a social, but almost. 84% of you got that one right. And it does bring us to the end of round number 1 here tonight. Let's check in with our standings thus far in this evening's game. Right now, we've got a tie in 6th place with 8 points between Stroke of Genius, Why Not Zoidberg, Toucan Play This Game, and Team 578. Right now tied in 2nd place with 9 points. We have Mose and Mecco, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, Scouts Team, and New York or Nowhere. And in the lead right now with a perfect 10 for 10, Team 578. Great first round to all of those teams. So much quiz left to go. If you weren't in that top group so far, it could definitely change for you. Round 2 coming at you in just a moment. In addition to running this virtual quiz every week, we also host private events and would absolutely love to put something together for you, whether you have a birthday coming up and you're looking for a way to celebrate, or maybe you want to do something fun with your coworkers. Consider bringing us in virtually or in person, and you can reach out to me, share those ideas with me. Let's get that conversation going. There's my email address, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. Round 2 tonight is in the category of New York Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. Everyone and their mother is watching the game here tonight. And in this round, we're celebrating a different kind of New York Knicks. With the New York Knicks in the NBA Finals, this round is a celebration of New York Knicks, N-I-C-K-S. We'll have questions about people, places, and characters named Nick, Nicholas, Nicole, Nikki, etc., who have some sort of relation to New York State. Let's do it. Here is question number 1. Set in the fictional Long Island town of West Egg, who is the narrator of F. Scott Fitzgerald's novel, The Great Gatsby? The narrator of The Great Gatsby, yes, is named Nick. Specifically, Nick Carraway is your correct response for number 1. Question number 2. Born and raised in Long Island, New York, what actor played the bumbling and opportunistic cousin Greg on Succession? Thank you so much, Dante. Yes, let's do this. Okay, your answer for number 2, playing cousin Greg on Succession. His name is Nicholas Braun. Nicholas Braun. Let's see how you did. Definitely a bit tougher there. Well done. 36% of you got that one right. Tricky, tricky. Question number 3. St. Nicholas Avenue in Manhattan begins north of Central Park, initially running diagonally and crossing what boulevard, aka 7th Avenue, named for the first Black congressman from New York State? St. Nicholas crosses 7th Avenue, which in that area north of the park is called Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Boulevard. Another tricky one. Well done to that 28% of you who got it right. Let's go, New Yorkers. Question 4. What author, known for his love stories, has had 15 books reach #1 on the New York Times bestsellers list, including most recently with his 2025 novel Remain, which is a collaboration with M. Night Shyamalan? 15 #1 New York Times bestsellers. Wrote a book with M. Night Shyamalan. It's being turned into a movie. It's Nicholas Sparks. Sparks are flying. There we go. That's our theme next season. All Nicholas Sparks. Question 5. Taking inspiration from Marvel Comics, Nicolas Cage plays grizzled 1930s New York City private investigator Ben Reilly in what 2026 series? Bringing to life a different version of an animated role he portrayed in a 2018 movie. In Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Nicolas Cage voiced this character, now playing a different world version of this PI. It's Spider Noir. Your correct response for number 5. Question number 6. What 2008 movie, with title character names inspired by Dashiell Hammett's The Thin Man, centers around an odyssey to find a secret concert of the indie band Where's Fluffy one night in New York City? That 2008 movie with character names from The Thin Man, it's Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. Your correct answer for number 6, starring Michael Cera and Kat Dennings. Question 7. Though born in Texas, what famous Nick made his Broadway debut at the age of 9 as Little Jake in Annie Get Your Gun, and went on to have roles as Chip in Beauty and the Beast and Gavroche in Les Miserables? Making his Broadway debut at the age of 9, it's Nick Jonas, your correct answer for number 7. 64% of you got it right. Question number 8. The late NFL center Nick Mangold was inducted into the Ring of Honor for which NFL team at MetLife Stadium? Nick Mangold played for the New York Jets. Jets, your correct answer for number 8. 2 more questions in this New York Knicks round. Here's number 9. Nicole Kidman played a psychologist in New York City whose husband is a doctor, played by Hugh Grant, in what 2020 HBO miniseries based on the novel You Should Have Known by Jean Hanff Korelitz? That series starring Nicole Kidman and Hugh Grant is called The Undoing, is your correct answer for number 9. I watched that entire series on an airplane, totally memory hold, and it being in the year 2020, I feel like it makes sense. I don't remember that. I bet others of you felt that same way, whether you watched it or not. And so it was my hint of the night. If you follow me over on Instagram at Trivia Meredith, hopefully you got that hint here this evening. I do give away a hint every single time that we bring you a new game. And of course, our next quiz is the virtual championship next Wednesday, June 10th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Follow me to get your hint for the virtual championship at Trivia Meredith. Back to round number 2, we're talking New York Knicks. One more question in this category. Here it is, number 10. What actor and comedian from Westchester County had a self-titled sketch comedy series on Comedy Central featuring characters like Bobby Bottle Service, Gil Faison, and Liz G, founder of Publicity, Public Relations? The Nick who had his own sketch comedy series on Comedy Central is Nick Kroll, The Kroll Show. 60% of you got that one right, and that does bring us to the halfway point of tonight's quiz. Let's check in with our top teams. 2 rounds down, 2 rounds to go. Right now in 15th place with 10 points, Swearwolves in a tie for 7th with 16. Mosen Mecco, Why Not Zoidberg, and Team 578. Tied in 5th with 17 points, Scouts Team and New York or Nowhere. Tied in 3rd with 18, Stroke, of genius. Toucan play this game and tied for the lead right now. No perfect scores, 19 out of a possible 20 points, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and Team 570. 8. Round 3 this evening is in the category of furry animals. It's pretty self-explanatory here. Each question or answer has something to do with a furry animal. Let's do it. Number 1. Basil of Baker Street is a series of children's novels by Eve Titus that inspired what 1986 animated movie about the titular animal trying to find Olivia's kidnapped father? Basil of Baker Street. Yes, Sherlock Holmes inspired. It's the Great Mouse Detective. Tough one. Well done. 8 teams got that one correct here tonight. Question number 2. Actor Matt Jones plays the raspy-voiced meth dealer Brandon Mayhew, who's most commonly known by what Weasley nickname on the TV show Breaking Bad? Brandon Mayhew, aka Badger, is what he was called. Badger, how'd you do? Well done. 48%. Still tricky, but a little better. Question number 3. Sharing her stage name with the 1974 blaxploitation movie starring Pam Grier, what Brooklyn-born rapper with the 1996 song I'll Be was a member of the hip-hop group The Firm with Nas, AZ, and Core Mega? That Brooklyn-born rapper and blaxploitation movie starring Pam Grier are both named Foxy Brown. Question number 4. Duval is a rallying cry for what NFL team based in Duval County? This team joined the NFL in 1995 as an expansion team along with its fellow furry franchise, the Carolina Panthers. Duval, a rallying cry for the Jacksonville Jaguars is your correct answer for number 4. Question number 5, later adapted into a movie. A 1988 novel about the U.S. Civil War centers on Army Lieutenant John Dunbar, who abandons his post and settles with a Native American tribe going with what 3-letter moniker? That novel, later film, is Dances with Wolves. 72% of you got that one right. Question number 6 in this furry animals themed round. After losing the Republican nomination to William Howard Taft in 1912, former U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt started a campaign under a new progressive party that was known by what animalistic nickname? Teddy Roosevelt didn't get the Republican nomination, so he started the Bull Moose Party. Your correct answer for number 6. Question number 7. A flask of poison, a radioactive source, and a certain furry animal, all contained in a sealed box, are part of what thought experiment in quantum mechanics devised by its namesake Austrian physicist in 1935? That quantum mechanics thought experiment is better known as Schrodinger's cat. Question number 8. The front side of the official state flag of Oregon features the state seal, while its reverse side has a picture of what animal that appears in the official state nickname? On the other side of the state flag of Oregon, you will find a beaver because they are the beaver state. Question number 9. Both consistently ranked amongst the wealthiest people in the world, Andrew and Peggy Chung are co founders of what restaurant chain in 1983? Currently one of the biggest restaurants that specialize in Asian American cuisine. Your correct answer for number 9 is Panda Express. And our final question in round number 3. Though previously it was more sexually explicit in meaning, what slang term in 2024 came to refer to the act of doing something mundane or boring, such as sitting on a long flight without any diversions, such as a book or music? You're on a flight. You don't binge the entire miniseries, The Undoing, while eating some sun chips. You do nothing at all. Just sit there. That's called raw dogging a flight. To raw dog. Your correct answer for number 10. That does bring us to the end of round number 3. Let's check in with our standings, see how it's going. We've got one category left here tonight. As it stands right now, tied in 6th place. Well, let's go down a little farther. Tied in 9th place. Yeah, hello. With 23 points, we've got Swearwolves, Mosen Mecco, and the Nixiest Nando in a tie for 6th place with 24 points. Stroke of Genius, Team 578, and New York or Nowhere. Tied in 4th with 26 points. Why Not Zoidberg and Scouts Team in 3rd with 27, Team 570. 8 in 2nd with 28. Toucan play this game, and in the lead with 29 out of a possible 30 points. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. I would love to know, everybody, anyone out there has the video improved for you here tonight? Is anyone still experiencing the auto pausing situation? Did anybody try doing the tip that I suggested of making the video a second screen? Would love your feedback. Let me know in the chat. And we're going to get into our final round tonight, the picture round, which this evening is in the category of Summer Olympians. On your answer sheet, you are going to see 10 images of athletes who have competed for the USA. I believe they're all US athletes. Don't quote me on that one. In the Summer Olympics at some point. Your goal here is to identify each person for 1 point apiece. Please make sure you put your responses in the correct order. You'll find a number inside of each image and then 10 numbered blanks underneath those 10 numbered images. I'm going to give you all 5 minutes on the clock to work on this round. I'll check in halfway through, make sure things are going smoothly for you all. At the end of the 5 minutes, we'll see how you did and move on to our tiebreaker question to close out this evening's game. Let's get into it, everybody. Please name these 10 Summer Olympic athletes. We are halfway through the picture round. Hope it's going well for you all. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Make sure you put your responses in the correct order. And don't forget to click submit answers. I'll remind you of the countdown timer in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Good luck. All right, everybody, it's that time. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you click submit answers for those picture rounds. Look out, the countdown timer is coming at you. We're talking Summer Olympic athletes. Image number one, the most decorated Olympian. It's Katie Ledecky. Image number two, tough one. Only one team got correct. Well played. Your correct answer is Ray Yuri. Image number three, that is Shakari Richardson. Image number four is Ryan Lochte. Image number five, Simone Biles. Number six is Carl Lewis. Image number seven, the winner of the most variety in the way that you spelled her name here tonight, that is Michaela Maroney. Image number eight is Allison Felix. Number nine is Jenny Thompson. And image number 10 is Carrie Strug. Let's see how you did. The toughest one of this round was number two. We know it. Ray Yuri, only one team got correct. The easiest one, with 84% of you getting it right, was Simone Biles. And that does bring us to our tiebreaker question, the final question of the evening. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer. And your goal as you place your response to the tiebreaker is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number. You can guess over or under. Whoever's closer breaks the tie. How many total Olympic medals, gold, silver, and bronze, have all 10 of the athletes who were featured in tonight's picture round won collectively? In the event that your team ended up as part of a tie here tonight, we will post the results of this tiebreaker over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. So keep an eye out to see what ended up happening with tonight's tiebreaker. Also, reminder everybody, our virtual championship for season 66 is coming up 1 week from today. You'll find us back here on Wednesday, June 10th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That's quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Keep an eye on your inboxes for that invitation from Kumish at nyctrivialeague.com and kindly RSVP to him so we know you're going to be here. An answer for you all for tonight's tiebreaker question. How many total Olympic medals have all 10 of those athletes won collectively? 84 is your correct answer for tonight's tiebreaker. And this does bring us to the end of this evening's game. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's check in with our final standings here tonight by heading on over to the winner's circle. Finishing up this evening's quiz in a tie for 15th place with 23 points each. Congratulations go to Quizlers, Team Cockroach, The Next Explanation, and Jive Turkeys. In 14th tonight with 27 points, The Question Marks. Tied in 12th with 28, Think, Pony Club, and Stroke of Genius. Tied in 10th with 29, Swearwolves and Moe's and Mecco. Tied in 8th with 30 points, A Tribe Called Questions, and New York or Nowhere. In a tie for 6th place with 31 points, Scouts Team and the Nixiest Nando. In a tie for 4th with 33, Why Not Zoidberg and Team 578. In 3rd place tonight with 35 points, Toucan Play This Game. In 2nd place with 36 points, Team 578. And our winners tonight with 39 out of a possible 40 points. Congratulations. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Thank you all so much for playing with me here tonight. I've been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you so much to Peter and the rest of our writing team for helping to put together tonight's game. And thank you to Murr and all the kind folks at Rizio for creating the software that you all played the quiz on tonight and for helping us to problem solve this video situation. Thank you so much for being here, everyone, and hope to see you next week. Until